In this episode, we're going to show you how to do this. If you're not familiar with FX Friday, these are the episodes that we put out with various visual effects that you can use for your low-budget films or movies. In this episode of FX Friday, we're going to show you how to do the well-known effect of taking your camera and passing it through a glass window. Okay, so before we start editing the footage, I want to talk a little bit about how and what I had to do to make sure that I got both clips right, okay? So starting with the inside clip before we pulled away from the window, I want to take a mental note of what I see in the frame, such as what I'm seeing as far as how much of the car, do I have any sidewalk lines that I can line up, the tree on the left-hand side and whatnot. Those kind of things are really going to matter whenever we go to edit, and it's going to help out a lot. On the outside shot now, you can see I'm standing by the door here, and I'm going to line up my camera as close to the window as possible to match that inside shot with the outside framing. So I'm looking at the car again, I'm lining up the corners and whatnot, looking at the tree, and I want to make sure that I can get this as close as possible. And then I'm going to move the camera slowly away and pan in the direction that I want to have in my footage, okay? So that's how you get the two shots. Make sure you line up lines and objects, anything that you can take a note of mentally so that you can put them together in post-production, and the editing will be a lot easier. Let's go ahead and jump into Premiere now and add the effects to pull this off. Okay, so we're going to bring our two clips inside of Premiere Pro here to create the effect. So we're going to have an inside and an outside clip depending on how you're going to do yours, but you're going to need at least two shots. So to follow along with me, I provided two of these files that we're using here in the project together, so you can download and follow along with me. And also there is some step-by-step instructions in the description as well, if it can fit all of the notes that I have. If not, I'll have a link to download the description step-by-step. Okay, so we're in Premiere Pro here. I'm going to go ahead and bring in the two shots. So we have an inside shot and an outside shot. So I'm going to grab this one, hold down my control key, grab the other one, and just drag them to the timeline. So we have the inside first and then the outside. If yours came in opposite, just rearrange them by dragging them around. So on the first inside shot here, what we're going to do is take a look. Let's go ahead and scrub through here. So we're coming away from the window and into the house, and then we go to the outside shot. Okay, so the first thing we're going to have to do is go ahead and trim these clips because they're too long. I don't need all this extra footage. So what I have here is I'm moving away from the window. Or what I will be doing is moving to the window and out to go to the second clip. So the first thing we need to do before we start trimming, let's just go ahead and go to speed duration and reverse this clip so I can be going in the right direction. All right, so I'm going to cut this about right here. So I'm just going to trim it forward on the timeline here. Just holding down my left mouse. And then let's go ahead and put this back to the beginning. And let's take a look at the outside shot. Okay, as you can see, it stays still for some frames, but I want to actually be moving like right about there. So I'm going to trim this one right when it starts moving. So probably about there. Okay, let's go back to the beginning shot, and I'm going to have to trim a little bit off the end here because it has some frames where it just stops. So let's zoom in on the timeline all the way till we can see frame by frame here. And let's see right when it passes this window frame. So boom, right about there, we're going to trim that back. Okay, let's zoom back out. And we're going to butt these back up together. So let's see what we have. Okay, looks pretty good. I think we can work with that. All right, so the next thing we need to do here is to actually sell the effect. We need to add in the displacement effect to both clips, okay? So we're going to add it to the first clip first, and this is the way that I'm going to do this. So I'm going to go all the way to the last frame, And I want to get my little splicing tool, slice tool here, and just have one frame available to put that effect on. So let's go up here to effects. I'm going to go under video effects here. Look for distort. Okay, open that up and you'll see turbulent displace. And I want to drag that just on that one frame. So I'm going to leave this as is for the amount, but I want to change the displacement type to bulge smoother. Okay, let's zoom back out. And let's go to our next clip here and zoom in. So we're going to have to drag the effect to this video clip first. And we want to keyframe the amount. So we're going to check this stopwatch here to set a keyframe on the first frame. We're going to move 2 frames forward. I'm going to set this up to 100. Hit enter. Okay, so we have another keyframe there. And now let's move 10 frames ahead. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, and we're going to set this back to 0 and hit enter. Okay, so now we should have 3 keyframes here. So let's zoom in and check it out. Now, depending on how it's going to look, we may have to move this last keyframe further in, but we'll take a look at that. So we'll go ahead and select all of these and we'll select ease in. Or you could do ease out on the last one and ease in on the first 2. It really doesn't matter. It'll still look smooth. Okay, let's zoom back out and scrub through this and see what we got in live time here. Hit my space bar, see what we got. Okay, it looks really good. Let me go ahead, let's make this a little bit bigger. Let's look at it from the beginning. Looks really good, guys. I'm happy with that. Okay, and that's as easy as it gets, guys. So to really sell this effect, the only thing you're going to want to do is add a swoosh sound in there right when the displacement takes place. And maybe add some music and color grading and you got your effect. So I hope you enjoyed this little FX Friday effect. I'm Ronnie Rokk Smith with Rokk Films, and here we believe in sharing the magic one clip at a time.